So where are we? Now, it goes for everyone, but even more so with those high-performing individuals in any arena. It's just the nature of who we are as humans. The ego plays a vital role, and the ego will be the greatest resistance we will face as a coach or a therapist. The righteous part of us will challenge and resist any suggestion, even at its greatest intention, and even if it makes all the sense in the world. It'll be dismissed and forever excluded from the possibilities of a resource because it's not there. Now, this investigation with Jace around finding the motivation and effectively the energy to invest in his health and well-being, we spoke about for about an hour, just questioning his realities, questioning his conclusions, and working through various conflicts that he had around that conversation of his motivation. Now, as the conversation proceeded, he began to find new resources, which is going to show up here really soon as we go through the testing phase of the session, where we're going to test the new resources that he has come up with. Now, this testing phase that we go through with every session is where you can virtually guarantee that your session has worked.
It's already, intrinsically it's there.
Mhm.
It's unlocking it again to channel energy in the right direction, make a few little tweaks and changes to make sure that I'm doing the right things, like not fucking spending all my time making other people happy.
Yeah, exactly. Like you summarized it there in regards to directing your energy. If you don't have the energy to get healthy, you need to pull that energy from somewhere else so that it works for you.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm basically going to do.
Is that going to be hard for you though?
I don't. Well, only one way to find out is do it, but no, I don't think so, because the thing is, I didn't even realize I was doing it until you sort of stop and think and start talking about it. Like, oh, actually, well, that's why you've got no fucking energy, because you're spending it elsewhere. You're like, oh, good one, dickhead.
Well, you're not superhuman, Jace.
Yeah, but it is like that though. Sometimes you have that conversation with somebody, and you're like, oh yeah, that moment of reflection, and you sort of saying to yourself, well, maybe you should just stop doing that. You're like, oh yeah, well, maybe I should.
But yet, if somebody else had told you that, if I'd said outright to you, why don't you just fucking give up something? Do you think you would
Yeah, I
have
would have said,
taken it on board?
whatever.
Yeah.
Probably not, because when someone just says that without you get, if someone says some shit like that, you generally go into defense mode and you start
Yes.
defending why you do things.
Yes.
And oh, I've got to do this and I've got to do that and I've got to do that. Whereas when you talk around it and you think, and you get there on through the conversation, you're like, well, actually, I probably spend too much time doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.